Briana J here with another installment of the Pound KBJPA video series that I'm doing this week on YouTube. In this series, I'm going to be talking about eyeshadow palettes, and today I am focusing on the Viseart palette. This one is the original matte eyeshadow palette that they have, and I'm here to tell you that I'm absolutely in love with it. I did this eye look with it. All the eyeshadows in this palette are matte, and they are the most buttery matte eyeshadows that you probably will ever work with. They're just easy to blend, they're easy to layer, they come with so many different colors. You have 8. You have 12 eyeshadows in this palette, and you have a range of neutral shadows to warmer neutrals to cooler neutrals, so you can make so many different eye looks with this palette. Like, the options are pretty much endless, and I have so many neutral eyeshadow palettes that I honestly don't need them because I have this. Honestly, like, all the eyeshadow palettes that I have, this one puts them to shame, and they only have matte eyeshadows. And honestly, I'm a fan of shimmer. A lot of people don't love shimmer, but I'm a shimmer lover, and for me to want to abandon all my other neutral eyeshadow palettes for this one, that means you need to go get it, honey. And I don't always tell you to go get stuff. I tell you that it's okay, you know, check it out if you don't have anything like it, and blah 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 blah. I don't care if you have 10 eyeshadows that are like these, quote unquote. You need this one because the pigmentation is amazing. Regular consumers, I know sometimes working with really pigmented eyeshadows, you're like, what do I do with this? Because it's kind of hard to get the perfect balance of what you want to put in your eye and like how to blend it, because sometimes overly pigmented eyeshadows can be hard to blend because they're so saturated with color. This is the perfect balance. The packaging of this is not that fancy smancy, but I don't care because it has a clear container so you can see which colors you need, which is great. If anybody out there is a makeup artist or has ever had to like condense makeup into a palette, like into something, or travels a lot, it is awesome to be able to see what's inside the palette without opening it up, which that can be a hassle, especially for people that do makeup professionally. If you're like wanting to do something quickly, opening up different packages that you can't see through is not an option. So you can see through this. It's small and compact. It feels sturdy enough to where if I drop it, it's not just going to totally shatter my eyeshadows. So I'm cool with that. I'm really just digging the content within. You're not buying this eyeshadow palette for the packaging, none whatsoever. I think it's really silly if you base the quality of products by its outside. You don't judge a book by its cover. But these eyeshadows are the bomb. That's all I have to say about them. I got this from CameraReadyCosmetics.com. I am a professional makeup artist, so they do offer a discount on these palettes. And I don't know the percentage, but I believe they're around like 65 if you have the pro discount, but only professional makeup artists with credentials who are able to prove it and get qualified for the pro program will be able to receive the discount. Camera Ready Cosmetics, this palette retails for $80, and $80 divided by 12 eyeshadows. Let me see how much that would make it. 80 divided by 12. That makes each eyeshadow $6.67 off for $6.67 an eyeshadow. And yeah, this is like, if you have this eyeshadow palette, then you can build up the other eyeshadows you need around this palette. But this is just the basic eyeshadows I feel like everybody needs in their collection to do a variety of different looks and make them look like they've been professionally done. So totally recommend this palette. If you have the pro discount with Camera Ready Cosmetics or Nigel's Beauty Emporium, then it takes some money off of it. With the pro discount, it makes it $64, which is a nice save. It makes you save, what, $16 or so, which is awesome. So if you're a professional makeup artist, definitely look into these programs where you can get your discounts. And I have a video coming up on that soon. I'm just going to do a whole week of that. But this is amazing. Honestly, I don't see Honestly, they sell them at Sephora now, so if you're scared to order from websites that you don't really know about, or you want to have the option of returning from a reputable place that you normally shop at, get it from Sephora. They have it on Sephora.com. I don't think that they carry it in the store. So Sephora.com has these. They have a ton of different other eyeshadow colors. I am honestly wanting them all now, and with these, I don't feel like I need a whole lot of my other eyeshadows that I have, especially a lot of the palettes that I have. This just kicks butt and takes names. Check it out. I will link below the place where I got it because the shipping was super fast, and I am a big fan of that. And yeah, stay tuned to see how I did this eyeshadow look. I used this palette only to achieve this look, and look how soft and smooth the eyeshadows look. Like, I'm just absolutely floored with it. I just can't say enough good things about this palette. I love it. I believe that this is a French brand because it has Paris on the back, and I believe that it was made for a makeup artist, and this brand is for makeup artists. Like, a lot of makeup artists just swear by these eyeshadows, and I see why. But I mean, if you're just a regular person who loves makeup, I would say get it. It's just neutrals, but it's beautiful. So anyways, stay tuned so I can show you guys how to see this look, and I'll talk to you later. So I already have on my foundation, and I use the Armani Luminous Silk foundations, and I mixed 8 and 9. I didn't mix it together. I just put 8 like right here, and I put 9 on the outer limits of my face, but I haven't set it. And then for my eyebrows, I used the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Chocolate. So now I'm going to prep my eyes for eyeshadow. I'm going to use Lay and Low Paint Pot by MAC. It's a really pretty neutral color. The first color that I want all over my lid, and these do not have colors, but I want this color all over my eye area. Yes, this underneath the brow. All are super pigmented, so be careful. It contains all matte eyeshadows, so I wanted to make sure that it blends seamlessly. So I applied that first, and then I'm just going to layer the other eyeshadows on top. And these eyeshadows layer really well. That's why you're able to do this. I'm going to take this color right here, this peach color, with my MAC 224 brush and tap off the excess and put this in the crease as my transition color. Putting that first eyeshadow down, it allows for the other eyeshadows to build on a little bit better, and also it allows for the color to be seen. That's why I use the paint pot that I use, because it's a little bit lighter, but it's still like my skin tone. And I put this eyeshadow down first because it's going to help the colors pop a little bit better. Process. So I'm just going back and forth. That eyeshadow's pretty light on me, so you're not going to be able to see it immediately. But it helps with the blending process because it's going to look like a gradient effect. Once you layer the darker eyeshadows, go down further and further and further. Okay, so now right underneath that eyeshadow, I'm taking this one with the same brush. Make sure you tap off the excess, and I'm going slightly right underneath it, but not all the way in my crease yet. And basically I'm deepening it. Basically I'm making my transition shade deeper. I really like this technique of eyeshadow because, you know, that gradient effect, it looks like you went this way with it. If you start from the top and go to the bottom, it's just a little bit easier as far as blending goes. For the lid, I want to take this color first. that very first color and pop that right on the inner corners. And it's almost white, so it's going to really brighten up the eye and make you look more awake. Just right on the inner corner. And then next to that, I'm going to take this color. This is a 239 brush by MAC, by the way. I'm going to take that color, it's a peachy color, and layer it right next to it. And I'm using patting motions, and these eyeshadows are a dream to blend. Like, these are amazing. And blend it out. I'm gently blending out the outer area. Okay, so now I'm taking this color and I'm going to place that right next to this color on the lid. And this one looks like orangey on me. This was a really orangey red brown color. It's similar to like a lighter version of Brown Scripts by MAC, but it's so much more pigmented. And then I'm going to go back with this eyeshadow because I covered up a little bit more than I wanted to, and pat it right back on top. And go in with my blending brush and blend out the edges. And then one more time with this color right over that again, so I can keep some of that as well. So now I'm going to go in with the 221 brush by MAC with this, ooh, I got my finger in it. This chocolate color right here, it's a reddish warm chocolate color. And I'm dabbing the brush in this eyeshadow, tapping it off, and then right on this outer corner, I'm going to focus the majority of that product right there, okay? And then I'm going to start working it in the crease. So you see I'm using a circular motion right here, and then I go inwards. And I just picked up a little bit more of this product because I want it to be really deep right here. I'm just going over this a few times to deepen it up and make sure that it's not splotchy. So now this is the eyeshadow look. I'm going to clean up underneath my eye area with some concealer. This is my handy dandy concealer. This one is the Radiant Creamy Concealer by NARS, and this is Biscuit. I don't want a whole lot today. I just want more natural. And I'm going to blend this out with my Marc Jacobs Conceal brush, aka the finger brush. And then right on the edge of that eyeshadow, I'm going to take a little bit of that concealer and just clean it up. and then blend it. And I actually am going to blend the edge of it with my Oval Sticks brush. This is the brush that I did my foundation with today. Under my eye today, I'm going to set with my Midnight Banana powder. The same brush. Okay, so now for eyeliner. This is one of my new favorites. This one is Low Light Fluid Line by MAC, and it's this really deep, rich, chocolate-like eyeliner. And I'm going to apply that with a 210 brush by MAC. And I want it to be cat-eye. To be a little cat-eye today. Sit for a second, then I'm going back over it a second time because I like it to be like intense. I messed up. This is what I was going for, and this is what happened on this eye. Eyeliner is literally the most hating friend that you will have. It reminds you that don't ever think your don't stink. I'm super irritated with my eyes at this point, but I'm just going to move on. And now I've gotten spray all in my eyeshadows. Wow. This eyeshadow right here, the darker one, this pencil brush by MAC, and apply that underneath, apply that on the lash line. And I'm just gonna layer this eyeshadow right underneath it, blur it a little bit with this eyeshadow right here. Used right underneath it. And then right on the inner corners, I'm gonna take this white one and add that right there. The eyeliner and a 209 liner brush, and then I'm going to come back and connect this right here, and I'm going to try my best to show you. Alright, so even though this isn't the look that I was going for, it turned out when life gives you lemons, remix it and make strawberry lemonade. I'll be right back. I'm going to add some lashes and mascara. I'm not going to let this eyeliner bother me today. Lord Jesus, I wanted to be done with the whole tutorial by now, but that was a little setback, but I think it's cute. I think it's cute. It's different. It's different. I'm still going shopping. Going shopping in a predominantly uppity area. I still don't care. Anyway, so these are the lashes that I put on. These are MAC 48 lashes, and then I did a little bit of extended play mascara on the bottom lashes. This mascara is super hyped on YouTube right now, but it's a really good bottom lash mascara because it's not going to smudge and smear, which is something that used to happen to me all the time when I have on my mascara and then all of a sudden you start saying black. It's your mascara. This one is good, it's black, and it's just really, it's small enough to get those bottom lashes, so I prefer this one. Okay, so now my face, I'm going to set my foundation with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Golden. Alright, so now for contour, I'm going in with Blunt Blush. And it's a warmer tone blush, and I'm going to use the MAC 135 brush. So now for my highlighter, I'm going to use the Laura Mercier highlighter, and this is actually my first time using this highlighter. It's a limited edition one. I saw it in my Sephora the other day. It's called Indiscretion. And I'm just layering this on because I want it to be really intense. Now for my cheeks, I want a peachy terracotta shade, so I'm going in with MAC's Sunbask. And this is my MAC 169 brush. And I'm not putting a lot of it, but I'm just going to swirl it in and give my cheeks a really pretty glow. So for my lips, I already have on MAC's Prep and Prime Lip, and that's because I'm going to use a really drying matte lipstick. And I put that on the whole video. So now I'm going to line my lips with Spice Lip Liner. And it really matches kind of my lid color almost. And from the new Melt Cosmetics line, the Nude collection, I'm using Nude lipstick. This is my first time using it. This is the color Pretty Neutral, Peachy Neutral. And then I'm going to put that in the center. And then I'm going back. Uh-oh. And I was going to do a gloss, but I think I'm good. I'm good with this. So this is the finished look, guys. Finally. This eyeliner just really threw me for a loop. I didn't expect to have to go in and do all this detailed work because, honey, this wasn't the look that I was going for, but I think it turned out cute. I'm still going to upload the video, and I still am in love with this palette. So definitely check out the Viseart palettes. Like, it's unbeatable. And I will talk to you guys later. Smooches. Mwah, mwah. Bye.